Hi everyone, following my video in June on the FCA planning to lift its ban on crypto ETNs for UK retail investors, that you can find the link to here and in the description if you haven't already checked it out yet, we received an update on this on the 1st of August. So in this video, we'll be unpicking what exactly the FCA has said in its press release and handbook on allowing UK retail investors to buy crypto ETNs. As always, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel so I can continue to offer more content for you in future. If you follow our social media channels on X, Facebook and Instagram, you'll receive daily crypto and financial education news update posts, which will keep you informed. Stick around to the end of this video to find out what services Coin Knowledge offers. Just a quick reminder that nothing contained here is financial advice, and let's jump straight in. On the 1st of August, the FCA put out a press release and handbook notice confirming that they will allow UK retail investors to purchase crypto ETNs for the first time, with these only being available to professional investors in the UK since the beginning of 2021. And this change will come into force on the 8th of October 2025. The FCA launched a consultation in June 2025 on these plans that was in the link that I included in our previous video, and received 80 responses from firms, trade associations, consumer groups and individual investors, of which 95% were supportive of lifting this ban on crypto ETNs to retail investors, including firms in the traditional financial and crypto asset sectors. These crypto ETNs, or exchange traded notes, will only be available on FCA approved exchanges known as RIEs, which stand for Recognised Investment Exchanges, and will be categorised as restricted mass market investments in order to subject them to the same financial promotions rules as the underlying cryptocurrency assets that are in the ETNs. 55% of those who completed the FCA consultation agreed with this, with the FCA saying that this is so retail investors get the right information and aren't offered inappropriate incentives to invest, which a lot of respondents to the consultation strongly objected to, calling this disproportionate for crypto ETNs and cryptocurrencies, especially when regulation is being introduced in the UK in the background. But for now, we can expect the same level of protection as you'd get if you invested in crypto in the UK, but more to come on this in a bit. More than half of respondents to the FCA consultation wanted a wider lift of the ban than the FCA is currently proposing, to allow other crypto-backed products, such as crypto ETFs, but with the FCA clarifying that wider legislation would need to be passed to allow retail investors to be able to invest in crypto ETFs in the UK, rather than just ETNs, so this is unlikely. Also, a smaller proportion wanted crypto derivatives to be made available to UK retail investors, as well as all crypto ETNs, not just those traded on a UK FCA-approved exchange. However, the FCA confirmed that crypto derivatives will continue to be banned for retail investors in the UK, with the FCA citing the higher risks where leverage is used. And as we've returned to that idea of protection that I mentioned earlier, the FCA confirmed that it did consider whether to include crypto ETNs in the Financial Services Compensation Scheme, or FSCS. However, unsurprisingly, they won't be covered and no protection will be given, with the FCA pointing to the higher risk involved for investors, uncertainty on the risk to the wider market, and possible firm failures, even though there are some risks associated with ETNs usually anyway, such as counterparty risk. But they're basically worried about having to cover losses here, so aren't including them in the FSCS, which protects investments up to £85,000 currently, according to the FSCS website, in case of firm failure. And only 2 of the 80 respondents to the FCA consultation suggested including crypto ETNs in the FSCS. David Geale, Executive Director of Payments and Digital Finance at the FCA, said, "Since we restricted retail access to crypto ETNs, the market has evolved, and products have become more mainstream and better understood. In light of this, we're providing consumers with more choice, while ensuring there are protections in place. This should mean people get the information they need to assess whether the level of risk is right for them. But to end this video, this could enable UK retail investors to hold crypto ETNs in a stocks and shares ISA or SIPP, for example, to make them more tax efficient, given that most UK ETNs can be bought and held within a stocks and shares ISA or SIPP. However, we will need to see the specific ETN's fact sheets when they're released to see if they meet the criteria and to know for sure. But this could allow those who don't want to hold crypto directly to still invest in crypto indirectly to gain exposure to its price. And this kind of step could also be a beginning to more UK asset managers looking to include crypto ETNs in their clients' portfolios, which could grow them in a much bigger way. But that ends this video, and as always, I'd love to know what you think about the FCA opening access to crypto ETNs for UK retail investors. Just a reminder that if you're interested in more of a tailored approach to your crypto education, and you think you'd benefit from having someone look over your shoulder and guide you on your journey, I do offer one-to-one coaching to those who have the desire and the means to educate themselves further. And there are links in the description where you can message me, booking a free video call to see if we'd be a good fit. You can sign up for a free account with Coinly using the link in the description to this video, which is one of the best automated crypto tax platforms out there. If you're looking for more specific crypto tax advice based on your personal circumstances, I have partnered with a leading UK crypto tax company in Miner, which is part of the company Nephos that offers other services such as wealth management, restructuring, offshoring, etc. But I'll leave a link to contact them directly in the description of this video. I've also included a link to Trezor's website in the description for anyone looking for one of the best hardware wallets or cold storage out there in our opinion, with two new models in the Trezor Safe 3 and Trezor Safe 5 that I actually did a video on. You can find the link to here and in the description. Linked with that, we're pleased to have partnered with the #1 best-selling crypto seed phrase storage firm in CryptoTag. And I've included a link to their official website in the description of this video for anyone looking to protect their seed phrase, which is vital. If you're based in the US and are looking for specific crypto tax advice based on your personal circumstances, I've partnered with a leading US crypto tax company in Crypto Tax Audit, and I'll leave a link to contact them directly in the description of this video. And finally, if you're looking for a portfolio tracker for your crypto portfolio, then I've included a link to CoinStats in the description of this video, which is the leading crypto and Bitcoin tracker on the market. And if you found this content interesting, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel as always, as it really does help. And have a great day.